Hello, this is OldCrowBalthazor, and welcome to Balthazar Strategic Arcana. So it's my continuing multiplayer match versus Mr. Taxman with the Total Realism Project Mod for Strategic Command, World War II, War in Europe. I'm Axis, these allies. Let's rumble and roll. It's episode 67. We're in the fall of 1941. I think we're going to be slipping into either end of October or early November. We've been pounding on the Soviets. We had a difficult time. We had big time server issues. All the Matrix PBM games were couldn't get in for. It's been on and off for a couple days. It's been a bummer. Ooh, I got here before it either spin or you'd get an error as soon as you went into the lobby. This is perturbing a lot of people. Perturbing, is that a word? Anyway, so yeah. We've been making some pretty good progress on the Soviets. They're faltering. I do have some concerns, though. Because of all the casualties I've been taking, I have not been able to really build anything meaningful for 42, like heavy armor. I need anti-aircraft guns. The Americans are going to get into war pretty soon. It'll take them a while to ramp up to really cause us any problems, but yeah, I'm going to need anti-air. Another thing is I've got to remember to go Diplo on Tunisia again. Now I'm going to probably get some units down to Sicily. If I can't get them in, once the United States gets in, I'm going to have an operation to land in Tunisia. Now, in game, once they invade Algeria, usually the Germans do get a decision whether they want to occupy Tunisia. But anyway, this is the other thing. Interesting. Yeah, you see, my sub's gone. Thank you. Yeah. Well, anyway, I'm thinking about getting some units down here so I can do an operation and land in Tunisia. Now, if the Royal Navy here, that'll be a problem. But we brought fighters down here to cover. We can always bring bombers down, but we do got to press on the Soviets because the weather, when it does change, especially when it's frozen, I won't be able to do any attacks at all. Again, I've been taking a lot of casualties, combat casualties. And yeah, it's mud for him. He's been getting units that are mobilized. He's getting like a couple cores a turn in addition to whatever he's bought. Problem is, what's this? Oh, he's got to get out. Yeah, I got the SS Viking division right next to him. Well, anyway, I do got to get some anti-aircraft, and I got to get heavy tanks. They're going to come like mid-42 in the summer. Oh my goodness! Good counterattack. Lost the Finnish corps. Wow, nice counterattack. Anyway, let's see what the weather's going to be like. It's hot. I have to turn my AC off and my fans. It's hot as hell up here in the Pacific Northwest. It'd be fine if I was playing in roll here down North Africa, but it's not that hot in October there either. I've been down in the Djibouti in October and it's hot, but that's the Red Sea. It's always hot. Okay. Oh, he's getting ready to do Syria. Interesting. I get one static core. Well, let's just place you here for now. I do got 2 security divisions. Let's do the subs first real quick. Yeah, I can't do much. Let's just stand off here and we'll see. And you... And where's my other one? Yeah. I'm going to reinforce it. Okay. Let's go look at the Soviet Union. We got good weather down here, but I can't do much. No. We'll go look at supply. It's RICEF and here. Oh, we got good weather. October 28th. Okay. Now let's do Army Group North first. We'll figure out everything else. Let's see. Manstein. All right. Well, my fighters beat up too. I'm going to go ahead and hit escort. I'm just wondering. God, that's some big casualties, see? I think we just got to take this. What's going on here? Oh, yeah, Narva. Let's see if we can do Narva first. Clear this out. Well, aircraft. What are we doing here? Dug in Soviets. Okay, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and hit this. Now, unfortunate son got me pressed like this at Leningrad too, and he never could get into Leningrad. But I did have fortifications there, and every time he blew a Soviet unit, I could put one right here. I had them two here, but I did have a line of look like Taxman did. Jesus Christ. I still got another strike. Yeah, special forces. Let me get you on a rail line. Oh! Jesus. Taxman's gonna be crying. He sees I got good weather. I would be too. Look at the damage I'm taking though. Wow. Let's hit him with this. Oh. What's our supply like here? Dismal. Can't get in there. Shit. Do I do that? I got 972 MPS because it's longer turns. I don't think so. Could replace it with this. Yes. Let's get you in here. Get you in here. Let's see what that supply does. And this is a swamp. That sucks here. Could bring you in though. I am. Alright, what about Pskov? No. Not a P-hex. I'd like to have this guy, so... No. Wow. I'm going to do it. Okay. Well, it looks historical. God, these things are just blown. All right. I'm going to swap you. Move you. So the Germans did cut the rail line here. Now there's a mechanic that if I cut it, he can get supply through here. They did at Schlesselburg here. Then this was... one thing weird about this, well, you could have Russians right here. I guess you could get them out here, but I've been pounding them bad enough. All right, error. Look at this. Yeah, I got to ground you. Okay. Well, let's do Finland. Now, oh, shit. I got to buy it back. I'm not going to get the other upgrades. And Germany has a... See, yeah, I got to buy that back. So we suck here. Can I get you in here? No. Can't get into this train. All right, so we can move here. Try to... Oh no! No ambush. Supply of 4, but we can get behind them. Yeah, Finland needs some love, man. Let's go up north to make sure we're good. Let's go ahead and reinforce this. We'll look at that again. Okay, Rysef. Oh, he just... I'm behind his... Let's see here. Yeah, I'm behind his... I'll show it. Let's go again. It's like strategic command where we want to attack from here. So we're going to get... We can isolate that. Okay. Our supply should be good. I got all these HQs on. I'm going to have to send another one down south, I'm pretty sure. We're going to go look at that. Get ready for Tunisia. Oh, I will forget. Let's do Diplo. Tunisia. Yeah. They're at 86. So all I need is one more bit of luck here. With Italy. Yeah, it says 1 of 2, but there's no way I can... There's no other chits. Okay. 86. All right. Let's go ahead and fly. gotta upgrade it too. Let's see what's going on here. These forts. -2. Oh yeah. All right, so he's a peer, and let's look at supply here. I need HQ down here if I want to advance. But I do want to take this Kaluga. God, it's diverting. All right, let's fight our way into Rysov. So I still entrenchment 2. All right. Let's detach you. Attach you. Okay. Well, maybe we'll save that shell. Let's head up this way. Oh, here we go. Let's hit this too. So the Germans managed to take Reichsef and get to Callan, and then they got stuck here. And that's going to be in the cards pretty quick. Yeah, let's get behind him. Okay. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, we gotta see what's behind here. Yeah. Yeah, eventually I'm gonna have to send some of these down to Egypt, I think. He hasn't done anything. Okay, just bomb the snot out of him. We got it. Okay. Shattered. We want to take Rysov because I got to cover this flank because I was able against, unfortunately, he did take Rysov, but I had an HQ here and I slowly filtered stuff down and got him behind him. It was not easy, but I did it through 40 into 42, and then was able to counterattack. I actually took back Rysov because the Germans their supply was just bit. So we don't know what's here, do we? It could. Let's hit it here. -4. I am tempted. But I want to take Kaluga. Let's bring the armor in. See, I'm thin here. Okay. I can bring an HQ up. I think I'm going to go for Kaluga. All right. Bomb this. And I got coverage? Yeah, I do. Let's do that. Let's see what supplies me like now. Got all change with mud too. Oof. Let's see if that helps. Yeah, 5. All right, so we cut off Rysov. Well, not entirely. Oh. Yeah. Don't know. Okay, let's try it for Kaluga. No air power. Trenchman at 3. Come on. Got in there. Or no, have we? Come on, boys. Okay, this is going to be tenuous here. Let's see. Got an HQ down here. Continue this business. Let's reinforce you. Let's swap. Let's upgrade this. My lone Italian. Oh, that's a Slovak. Yeah, these guys are kind of worthless. I'm going to use a Slovak just to do that. Now, what are we going to do with you guys? We push on Voronezh. I keep these guys on rail lines in case I gotta use them for something. Yeah, we'll move you in a second. Okay, I need a unit here. I'm gonna send a security unit down. Melitopol, so I can, in case I inadvertently move that Romanian fighter, but I need it anyway. So let's put you right here. Okay, and then this business. Can we do anything against you? No. Not for a while. So who's in command here and how far? Okay, and a German. I want to reverse this too. Okay, so let's get you in here. Let's see what he's got. Oh, shit. I already knew. That was stupid. Okay, let's put you here. Can we get us down? All right. Again, mud's going to be a problem. So I could get to HQ in Voroshilovgrad. This is not good here. Yeah, I have to get you here. So I don't know if I want to reinforce you. Let's just get you here. We're going to be on standby here. So here again, let's bring you up. I'm going to bring some infantry up here. Can I do that? Let's see. No. Let's bring it up here. Let's keep you here. Don't know yet. Move you here. Any partisan problems here? Oh, I need you too. Okay. Let's move you here. Okay. Yeah, shit spot. Let's get you here then. Okay, so next turn I get all these, and I need some of them in France, and I'll get those pretty quick. Yeah, I'm worried. Again, oh, we can move you out now. Yeah, let's just get you down here. Medium bomber. Let's do this. Not import. I want to sink it. Bismarck got to work. Not too much damage. Okay. I'm getting you out. There's another sub out here. Let's go find him. I do gotta repair my destroyers. So let's go down to Africa. Yeah, I like German here. I would like to clear out the Crimea. So I brought this guy here. For down here. And that, yeah, I want to counterattack him. I could do it now. No. Let's put you here. Let's go check our supply here. Let's bring you down. Bring you here. So, I don't have a lot of units to do this. Let's see if we can get something. Wait. What's my escort range? Right to here. Here. Let's see if we get a response. Yeah. Oh, I was lucky. How come I didn't get an escort? It's on. Is it because of rain? That's not an escort room. Let's see what's out here. Another one. Yeah, what I was thinking of is having a task force getting ready here. I could even, because I got long range, I could even put them in AVLs here, Germans. Land in Tunisia or closer. That's just risky. I'm bringing a sub in. And I got to keep this open too. Let's just cancel that. Let's see. Let's see if the passage is open. I think I'm going to bring that motorized down here. Yeah, let's do it now while we got a chance. Bring a German in here. I'll put together something else. Oh, no. Oh, what's going on here? Is there something there? I'm going to take a chance. I need a in France. Yeah, I think we're going to launch on them. Again, I was talking about the weather. I mean, eventually it's going to be frozen up, and that's not. My Luftwaffe is going to be ineffective up there. Down here, but there's a lot of sandstorms. Yeah. Let's cover the port. $589. Let's look at research. No, I don't need to do that. Anti-aircraft defense is coming. Level 2. This is moving along slow. Okay, let's purchase. Now, again, 589. Tank destroyer I'd get in April. That probably would be in handy. These would come in June 25th. Yeah, but I need anti-air. I'm going to buy the last 2 anti-air. I'll have to upgrade them. Let's get them now. So all this combat in the Soviet Union has cost me. What I got? 199. I could get a bunch of these too. Or no. These. Get our static division. I think. No. I like those trains. Let me look here. I am going to need more security units. I got some here. Again, eventually I have to replace these Italians. I mean, here, this is a waste, right? See, I'm hammering them, but I'm not that thick. Yeah, let's get you on a rail line. No. Yeah, I hate to leave Odessa open. And this. I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to buy some more of these. I don't even need that. So let's buy one. Let's get another. 4, and I can use them in France too if I have to. Okay, so let's go look at France. So I'm going to get some more of those static cores, but eventually I gotta cover this now. I'm not really worried about a landing, but yeah, I mean it's ridiculous. Got all these fortifications. I haven't built any more because I'm using against the Soviets. Eventually, but I got to cover these from even a micro landing. That's my take. The other thing is a task force for here. I'll probably need a mobile unit, at least to take Tunis. It's going to take a German HQ to come over here, but we do need to secure this because the big Achilles heel again for Germany is Italy. It is. I got Italians covering here. I'd rather have something in this port. 19. Let's see if we can upgrade the Bulgarians. At least that, in case something nasty. Nah, just give them every weapons. Can't get them out, take them to USSR. You moved. I think that's it. Oh. Yeah, this is slender here, man. It's because we're going all out on Moscow. So, again, it'd be nice to be able to take Leningrad. It looks like it's deceptively easy, but it depends on the weather. A lot of it's the weather. Let's go down here just to threaten. This. Yeah, no improvements out here. Let's see, up the road. That's a dirt road. Yeah. Had to buy back that Finn core. Italians, research-wise, I don't think we're doing any. We've got 206. We could just save the money. Our fleet got hammered. This is going to be huge too. The German anti-aircraft is caught up. The Italians had it already going. Let's see. Do I want to bother? No. That would be nice. Too late now. Too late. It's all about infantry and my fighters. That would be nice. But I think we got to buy stuff. Or we could save the money. See, I'd like to get this. Where's the mechanized? Let's get the mechanized. 200. Bare bones. Let's buy it bare bones. Yeah. All right. Yeah. All right. And I'm going to need some of these do I got any other Italians up here? See, I got one here. I don't need this anymore. I got to send you back to Italy. Didn't even think about that. Yeah, Minsk is in a P-hex, so you're going back to Italy. Since I didn't get an Italian expeditionary corps, I mean, I really could use a medium bomber here, but we could send it back to North Africa, so eventually. So I'll need something to cover Kharkov. Is Kharkov? Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is not really, well, it is helping for supply though, isn't it? We might keep, yeah, I think maybe we'll keep you here. Unless it really gets dire in Italy. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that helps. So, anyway, again, Rysef, what I wanted, my lines before winter blocks us in was at least here. Novgorod, Rysef, Tula and Kaluga, and Kursk. So we got a line here. And I wanted to take Taganrog, but I'll be happy with this. We'd have to bring artillery down, a bunch of Luftwaffe elements. I'd like to clear out the Crimea again. We can do that for it too, like Manstein did. You know, actually they cleared all this out and took Kursk, and the Soviets landed behind them. But I think we're going to make a big effort here and handle the British, or try. And that's going to take Luftwaffe bombers. So okay, October 28th, 1941. I did buy my anti-aircraft guns, the last two. Yeah. Ooh! Diplomatic success, Tunisia. We got to get stuff down here to sail in there quick. It's going to go over. Oh, we got lucky. Patience, man. All right. We got anti-aircraft defense 2. Yeah, I need to get a task force ready to at least get into Tunisia. Anything. We will see what we can do with that. 905, 128. All right, October 28th, 1941. Check out, there's a link in the description for an AR. Taxman's making for matrix forms. So OldCrowBalthazor. We'll see you guys on the virtual battlefields. I am gone. And now I get to turn the fan back on.